Abdwa Pink Shorts is filmed in front of a live democracy, republic, tube, you. The express consent of my client's thoughts, premonitions, is a two-party consent, California law, approved. This is Pink Shorts. Today is Monday, it's the beginning of the week. We are releasing our album since Thursday, May 5th, May 6th, May 7th, May 8th, and we have a YouTube Amber bonus, 2 tracks today. That's 8 tracks plus 2 only on YouTube Amber. Well, today I'm very excited. I love a song. I have 8 songs on the album featuring famous people. The titles come from, they're inspired by U.S. officials, by the democracy, by the Republic of Congo, Kmart, stranded. We are stranded. We are here. We are stranded. Do a Google search on stranded or strand. Paul Rand. Today is a show about the album again. We have creative control. We have released the album. That has to be a clue to, people who want the control. Um, you know, it's just we released the album online. I love the song. Let's close the doors. Seatbelts. The music will sink into the sound system. You've made it. You can roll your windows down. Climate control on 67 degrees. We are in drive. We will be simulating this car in multiple instances. Crashes, cutoffs, car malfunctionings, etc. We will be role-playing with the Commander-in-Chief, with the White House, the press secretary, and the media who is on standby with a two-party consent. If you want us to think with you or talk with you, it is expressed, implied that you have agreed to this verbal agreement. That is why we cannot listen to certain programs. This is an internal meeting of MerriweatherA.Law. MerriweatherA.Law has acquired Pink Shorts and all of its entities. This may sound like a disclaimer, but it is not. It is just an introduction to a wonderful narrative. This show is sponsored by 23QRM. Abdwa. Pay grades start at $200,000 at MerriweatherA.Law. You must graduate from America's law schools. America's law schools. With a 3.5 GPA. America's law schools. We have a left leg shock while filming our audio. The school will be confessing to our routine, which is very, very admissible. We were looking for our car accident collage, and that's when we experienced a left foot shock. Handing the keys to an intoxicated driver with a chip is illegal. Friends say no to intoxicated or impaired or impaired or impaired or impaired. Friends say no to impaired, intoxicated or impaired, intoxicated or impaired or impaired or impaired or enabled or enabled or enabled or enabled or impaired or impaired. S1L5 by 700 Michigan. Driving. And hazard to all residents of Los Angeles County. Medicare, Medi-Cal, Medicaid. Let's care about our citizens. This show is very informative, and I hope everyone enjoys. Again, this show is not the truth of any actual events that my client has experienced. It is a narrative, an exaggeration, fallacy, presented live. And that is because the White House has a plan demonstrating, and we are not responsible. I mean, if what they wanted was true, we would not be here. So it is a narrative of what they were trying to do. Again, our show is sponsored by QRM Models International Abdois. Pay grades start at $200,000 at MerriweatherA.Law. Must graduate from America's top law schools with a minimum 3.5 GPA. You must also have the following. We offer at MerriweatherA.Law: law firm and salary advances, separated bonuses, tuition and bar exam review courses, reimbursement, relocation, and real estate benefits. Acquisition interest apply within. Tax revenue incentives, we don't pay full price. The next 40 minutes will explain that. Loan forgiveness, world debt forgiveness. We do no secrets that will clear debt of a lot of people. Other countries, third world countries, we know. We may have decided to accept $500 billion instead. Join us directly from law school. Pay grades start at $200,000 first year and go up to $400,000 within year 4. Bonuses include annual performance and profit sharing. What we make, you make. MerriweatherA.Law and QRM. We have other businesses as well. We're thinking of an auto dealership and real estate construction. Think about it. Let's get to our show. We started a little bit late, so we can't really do the intro like we wanted to. Today's show is, well, first of all, I'm the richest man in the world. Richest motivational speaker, richest YouTuber, richest Snapchatter, richest Twitter, richest. Today's show is Pink Shorts. This title came from Wegmans Food Markets. Hello, it's Danny. Hello, it's Colleen. It's Wegmans Food Markets. Today's Adobe Willustrator Pre. The resume of me, myself, someone else, someone else, someone else, someone else, someone else. We last saw him on Kenmore making a left turn on Delaware. Yes, there is a Sunoco. 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 Makes things better. Peanut butter. Jam. A plus. Yes, there's an A plus at the same location. Yes, there's an A plus at the same location. Yes, there's an A plus at the same location. It's making that left turn a credit risk to the American economy. It's making that turn a risk to the American economy. It's making that turn a risk to the American economy. Unleaded, super, or premium, 87, 89, 93. World Trade Basement. My resume indicates the credit rating goes down to at least a C minus. Radio Shack receipts, circle the bottom, indicate it goes to at least a C plus. Something about negative and positive. C minus, C plus. Today's show is MerriweatherA.Law. We're here to help the way it should have been. The first singing attorney. We're releasing 2 bonus tracks that you can only get here on YouTube. Amber Horse Sheriff, JP Fashions, and JP Morgan Chase. I can't explain that. It's Main Street, and there's competition. Today's show title is VMerri02. 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 VMerri02 Associates Visa. We deport people who don't belong. Who could that be? Who could that L? Who could that A? Who could that C? Who could that K? VSIRI, V Allen. The demonstration project must value the resume of someone who does math really well. Someone who does math really well. Someone who telematically does math very well. Say hello to OnStar. I do not. Nope. It's trained through the resume. The other part of our show is CDMA, Code Division Multiple Access. Please separate. We are deporting others. And GSM, which is GPS, the other secondary network, ethnicities must separate to maintain sovereignty of pureness. Today's show is VS, the album Remote AV. Our video is ready. I don't think he's live in this one. We're going to choose a different video. Let's say hello to my co-host, PHOJ, Broncos 1, Orange Juice, A-Hold, Orange and Blue Box. That's correct. One glass of orange juice. Thank you, PHOJ. You're welcome. Our other co-host is Anonymous. Stay slow. That's correct. Say that slowly. Anomalious currency. That's correct. And you said it better than I would say it. Okay. There's just nothing to get here. Toodles. Our other co-host is VSIRI. Hi, that's me. You said it better than me. I'm VSIRI. Remember, 2511. The speaker screening process or the order of we're trying to let you go. What would that be? Bro, it's Wire, your last name, last, then it's oral, Yahoo, emoji. Bro, what's the last resort? Electronic communication. I guess that's an owl, right? That's owl in the foot. So remember 2511 USC code 18. Remember your screening process. We have multiple ways of you leaving. Our other co-host is Fulton Street. End user license agreement. Terms of service, scientific lino box. Terms of service, cable box. Turn to channel 44. 45, the new U.S. President. 46 is a comedian. Comedy Central. You know, my name is just Fulton Unitas Persian. You talking about the first, uh, mhm, the first girl, right? That's correct. One. You'll get a, you know, Burger King reference to who's winning. It's fast food. Louisiana Fast. Louisiana Fast just got built. I mean, literally a year ago. That Popeyes just got there. Something about Louisiana Fast. Fast food. Something about call this number from Burger King. Well, let's get to our video. Hello, Barack. It's MerriweatherA.Law. I'm sure this video has been re-edited. Thank you, YouTube. Amber. Let's start our video crash compilation at the same time. Starting now. Here we go. Hello, Barack. It's MerriweatherA.Law. It's attorney Ellen Merriweather. And Anonymous. Say slowly. No. Oh my God, we just reached impact. This is not good. How does the White House watch us in car accidents? Well, you know, you got a new release. So, same way. Satellites. Fake cars. And within our bodies. Right leg shock while reaching impact in our simulation video. Airbags deployed. Anonymous, take it over. That's correct. Let me take this over here. Since I understand them a little bit more, a little bit born with them. We go to the same church, literally. Mass. Oh my god, look at that. We've just reached impact. I'm Sir Emergency. It's Robert Higgins from Financing. Academy of Finance. Robert Higgins. What are they robbing? PBS. Bert and Ernie. Robert. What kind of row are these people on? It's an Edward Snowden row. Is that correct, President? There's a Bert and Ernie. Corporate Security MBA. Bernie Turbo. It's Bernie Tolbert. Midwalk Clothing. Oh my god, we just reached impact. Driving. 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 There's a minority conspiracy. Can free. What's the credit rating of us right now? Let's take a look. VSIRI, pull up the credit rating of us. I have your information on US's credit rating. Several credit rating agencies around the world have downgraded their credit ratings of the US federal government, including Standard & Poor's, S&P, which reduced the country's rating from AAA, outstanding, to AA plus, excellent, on August 5th, 2001. Well, that's not good. I graduated from ECC North with a C minus. What were they trying to say? I'm negative with our alumni experiment. Or why would I be C plus? What's a C plus about? Ask him about Radio Shack's C plus scandal from the EELC. Why would that be an issue that's something C positive? Barack was C positive. C plus. That's correct. You got a C minus from ECC North. You didn't graduate. Retook the class. And Radio Shack says C plus. They were in some kind of EEOC complaint, which required them to circle receipts and explain return policies. 30 days. Best Buy gave us the perfect example. They said it was 7 days or 14 days, 14 to 30 days. Best Buy doesn't know the return policy. Neither does Jose from Verizon Wireless. That's correct, Siri. They've got to start circling their receipts and get positive hearing aids. Positive hearing aids. And I must is here. Say it slowly with us at the count of three. Everyone say my name. One, two, three. Anomalious currents. see. Divorce irreconcilable differences. Because, well, because Andrew Cuomo said I wish we would have met under different circumstances on today. He totally said that. He's got an army of chicks waiting for you to divorce you. Well, we've settled that because the White House is making a rule, like Megan's Law. No sex offenders. That is considered a sex offense. I am doing this for money. Sex offense. It's a cult militia type of crime. We need Vernon's Law. No performing sexual favors for military or sovereignty purposes with Scientific Atlanta. We need Vernon's Law. No registered offenders or accomplices with the CDC's Jelly and Jam program. That's correct. That's correct. Our money has to be secure. Secure, secure. I want to let everyone know that we are creating 2 new tracks, bonus tracks, only on YouTube Amber to get the finer things in life. You gotta get the finer things in life. We have the only bonus tracks for VS's self-titled album, VS. We're now watching a video of an accident. Driving, 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 driving. Impaired driving. UB is communicating. UB is communicating. Impaired driving. And Apple driving. UB is communicating. UB is communicating. Impaired driving. Driving. UB is communicating. Distracted driving. At risking citizens. We've reached impact. OnStar emergency. That's not good. What does the president want to say to the citizens of Los Angeles? This is your time to speak to them. It should start with sorry. Well, as you can see, the president has not acknowledged the citizens of Los Angeles. I apologize for that. We'll let him answer that again. Let's see. This is True Life on MTV. Okay. We got to admit that the government pays the bills on some of these networks. I mean, boy and girl code. Is that not selling insurance? Half of the programming is practical jokes and accidents. How do you ensure practical jokes and accidents of young drivers? Someone from the Ad Council, someone from the Department of Commerce needs to address that. They know that now. Thank you. We're selling insurance. Save 15% or more. A BHG, da da da. Save condoms or more. Only at Geico. That's correct. Save condoms or more. Let's get to our title. It's our new album from VS. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations on your album. I'm glad it's chef titled because I like chef titled albums. It's a good place. I like the way you dance. Well, thank you, Fulton. I'll tell VS that he's an amazing dancer, an amazing singer, and his self titled album is released online. VS is amazing. His attributes are amazing. Never seen before results from any musician. I've never seen results from a musician like that. I mean, he's the highest paid musician in the world. Highest paid. That's why the album is about, good identities because look who's paying for the album. He's paying for it. The man in the suit in front of the flags of America. Thank you, Barack. The album was about you. Since you financed the album. Indirectly, but it's our way of saying thank you. YouTube member. Hello, Amazon Music. MerriweatherA.Law, we cannot explain. We do know this is going and segue into inappropriate topics. We have to say VS's new album, safe titled album, YouTube Amber. Today we're doing 2 bonus tracks to get the finer things in life. We can't explain that. It's all what it sounds like. You gotta get the finer things in life. We have a Twitter question from a fan. I would like to read this question. The Twitter question that says, "Hello, Pink Shorts. Do you think unborn fluids is a conspiracy or a firearm from the NRA CDC?" That's a good question. Let's ask the president. Does he think unborn fluids are equivalent to firearms? Even the pre ones. The stuff that slips out. Does he think it's a NRA? National Rifle Association. You don't ask, you don't tell. I agree. He does. He thinks it is. Let's take another Twitter question. These are really questions from our attorneys. We have to disclaimer that. It's a narrative. We have a Twitter question from fan at Pink Shorts who says, "What are we rolling? What are we rolling? And is there a haze? Who knows who's rollers?" That's a good question. Let's ask the president the answer. There's haze, and then there's, "Hey, what are you doing, rollers?" Does the county of Erie know that? And C. Williams says no. That's correct. And who else? Are you saying there's a monopoly of attorneys or law with the University of New York? It's the model city. Buffalo was built segregated. And now we have Roland Hayes from Rollers. Toddlers. No justice. That's correct, VSIRI. We don't have a chance. Megan's law is correct, Mr. President. We gotta make it sure. We want to say hello to Megan Kelly. I'm sure it's not linked. I'm sure. Anonymous, it is connected. Oh, okay. Well, it's sad. We have another question. It's really from our attorneys. It says, is Channel 4's call letters WIVB Doppler in reference to unborn NRA fluids from unborn toddlers? That's a good question. Although sounds like one of our tracks. VS Safe titled album. To get the finer then. Prescriptions? That's a good answer. We like that. Prescriptions. Prescriptions was the answer to Channel 4 call letters, Doppler, toddlers. Thank you guys. We have one more question from my fans, really from our attorneys. We have to say that. The question is all black bright? Wait, all bright is black right in this title somewhere? I'm sorry, that's the question. Is there a black-white conspiracy with the Buff State University and PHJ? That's correct. Is there a conspiracy? Albright Knox. We do it. We don't know. X. That's a good answer. President Square, Newport, and Home Depot. Great cards. Let's see if we have any more Twitter questions. We have one other question. It's really from our senior attorney, Alan. The question goes as follows. Is asking my client his favorite author at Citibank while using remote desktop with Jen Shannon. What was the author, what was his favorite author at Citibank? His favorite author from Citibank IT department. Password recovery. What's your favorite author? Can the president answer that? That would be correct, sir. I think I do know. We know. I agree with that answer. That's a good answer. This sounds like a game show, doesn't it? Although we can't explain that furtherly. He answered the question. Thank you for answering. Our favorite author is Daniel Steele. That's a tidbit for everyone. That's from Citibank's IT, password recovery. Please select your favorite author. Well, I ought to answer that answer as Daniel Steele, who eventually became the RNC chairman. Isn't that cool? Something about Sarah Jessica Parker and the city. Favorite author is Daniel Steele. That's a tidbit, everyone. We'll do our game show a little bit later, okay? He's doing a good job answering. Maybe one more question, okay? Let's see how much the president knows about the resume. Here's another question. We failed art. We'll take a class at ECC. What does this mean? That's a good answer. We have Watergate issues. Thank you. That's a good answer. That's perfect. I agree. And those scandals bring our credit rating down. That's correct. Low. It brings it down, down, down. Suggestion aborted. UFO tweeted. Here's another question. Are the infrastructures that are disappearing are these buildings that we finance? Government spending is a good answer. Financing our own infrastructures and then cleaning, asbestos removal. We want to thank everyone who wears the 13s retros. Those shoes were popular during my captaincy. That's not a word, Anonymous. Captaincy is a word. The Jordan Retro 13s go with the Ronald Reagan Building, International Trade Center, 1300. I won't say who were those. It sounds like OBGYN care. And it's, yeah, that's correct. That's the last name. And I'm happy to say that, you know, it's a Ziploc trial. Ziploc trial bags, glad bags, hefty bags, Ziploc. Something about plastic, OBGYN, paraphernalia. Plastic paraphernalia. Let's say hi to the CIA, which is John Brennan. It's Pregnancy Pelosi. Oh, okay. Well, the CIA has a nice alias. That's cute. It's nice. But it's pregnancy, isn't it? Brennan. It's a good thing, Barack. It is. I agree. It's a good thing. I'm glad to say plastics are good. That's correct. Thank you, Mr. President. I agree. It's just I was the captain for a day. I was leading G.I. Joe. MerriweatherA.Law. That's okay. You can release that. Okay. We were gonna say that our coworker is named Joe, sitting next to us. Can we discuss where he was sitting? Give us a minute. MerriweatherA.Law is thinking about that. It goes with a felony as well. That's fine. You can release that. Okay. We're releasing that Joe was sitting on the right side of us, equivalent to Geico Street address, French Road. French Road, same positioning. Joe sitting on our right. And Phil sits on the left. What does Philip sound like? That's 16 years old. Thank you, Mr. President. We won't reveal the whole story, just enough for people to think of what happened. We have to watch our compilation video of the accidents. Let's see. MerriweatherA.Law, we can't release that. Suggestion aborted. We're only talking about our neighbors sitting next to us, Joe and Phil. Phillips. Where's the other video? Watch this one. Same thing. Okay, we're rewinding the video. We're gonna have Josh create both songs and then we'll be good. Josh is creating the bonus tracks today. We'll let you know when you can name the song. Not now. Actually, we have to get to the song. We have a few minutes left. Our neighbors are Joe and Phillips. And there's another neighbor, but we can't say the name. It does give it away. Something in the hallway. You may now title the song. Now. Knowledge. We'll say that's a good song. It goes with the Albright Knox. What we don't know, we diagnose. Knowledge, acknowledge, acquaintance, fake. Jesse Garnett, Javon Jackson. Oh, that's not real. Oh, no, no, no. What we don't alright know. X. Will complex science you? Diabetes. Type 1, type 2. And we'll say your pancreas apple out of here. My pancreas ain't working. Hey, it's Steve Jobs. My pancreas ain't working because Eddie Q made eHarmony on Apple iOS software available now. To me, someone special. And now my kidneys don't work. That's a good song. Yeah, it's Eddie Q. Make an app. Get in and out. Meet up. That's a no-no, Eddie Q. Apple developers. That's a no-no. Acknowledgement is the song, everyone. Acknowledge. And that's because Josh is looking at our notes about Jesse Garnett, about an acquaintance, graduation. I mean, that literally was. It was about a day after. Within a day of graduation. What happened? I don't know. Oh my god, look. We can't answer that. They have to answer that. Let's get to our another song. These are bonus tracks to get the finer things in life. VS, same titled album. VS. You may next you may now title the song now. From the media. Clarify. That's correct. The media has titled the song. Clarify. Thank you, media. Clarify is an app. It's Bank of America with Jen Shannon. We use this to clarify bankruptcies from home ownerships. You may sing the song now. Clarify, thank you, media. Clarify the genocide, genocide, the invention and the shine, Bank of America. Our credit rating goes to a C plus minus because of a Clarify app at Bank of America. Clarify. My high speed internet is so fast. It's really so fast. TimeWarner.com. My internet is so fast. Clarify my pregnancy, John pregnancy, low C. I lost my baby. Lost. Nancy Pelosi. John Brennan. I'm so glad my alias tells me what's the conspiracy is. That's correct. It is an alias. It's CIA. They're hiding a pregnancy scandal. That's all we can say. This has been Pink Shorts. I'm the attorney guy, and I'm an IMS. Say slowly. Everyone on the count of three. One, two, three. Nah, no money. Currency. That's correct. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's an IMS. It's PHOJ. So in VSIRI, hi. And Ellen, the attorney guy. Everyone have a wonderful day. And remember, clarify and acknowledge what you don't know, you won't know. It's a network. It's why they only want him with them. We can re-diagnose him with diabetes type infinity. We gotta go. Have a nice day.